Across the annals of history, whispers of a world lost to time have echoed through civilizations. Ancient texts speak of a power beyond comprehension, of an island continent that commanded the seas. Faded maps drawn by hands, long since turned to dust, hint at its location, a tantalizing mystery just beyond the edge of the known world. For millennia, it has been a legend, a myth, a dream whispered on the lips of philosophers and poets. But what if the dream was real? From the swirling, deep blue chaos of the Atlantic, a name emerges from the fog of time. A name that promises wonder and warns of ruin, Atlantis. Before its fall, it was a utopia brought to life, a testament to a civilization that had perfected the balance between nature and technology. Imagine a city of impossible grandeur built upon concentric islands separated by wide circular moats. Its architecture was not of stone or wood, but of glowing, living crystal, with towers that pierced the clouds and shimmered with an internal luminescence. Great waterfalls cascaded down the sides of lush, terraced gardens, feeding into the pristine canals that connected the rings of the city. Above, elegant flying machines, silent and graceful as birds of prey, glided effortlessly between the crystalline spires, their silver hulls catching the light of a sun that always seemed to shine brighter here. This was Atlantis in its prime, a panoramic marvel of light, water, and life. Life in this golden age was one of unparalleled harmony and advancement. The Atlanteans, draped in flowing robes of iridescent fabric, moved with an inherent grace through bustling markets filled with exotic fruits and intricate crafts. Their society was powered by a deep understanding of crystal energy, a technology that was the source of their light, their transport, and their knowledge. In healing temples, masters of the art used focused light from precisely cut crystals to mend the body and soothe the mind. Their grand libraries held not books but memory crystals, vast repositories containing the collective wisdom of generations. This harmony extended beyond their own kind. They lived as one with the ocean, their underwater domes offering breathtaking views of the marine world. Dolphins and great whales swam alongside their transparent structures, companions in a kingdom that bridged the worlds of land and sea. But even in paradise a shadow can fall. Within the hallowed chambers of the central temple, a high priestess, her eyes clouded with the mists of foresight, collapsed before the sacred flame. She saw a vision not of peace but of fire and water, of the earth itself turning against its children. Her terrifying prophecies spread through the city like a chill wind, and soon the signs became undeniable. The eternally blue skies began to darken with an ominous bruised purple hue. The calm, predictable seas grew restless and unpredictable, with waves that clawed at the city's outer breakwaters. A collective sense of unease settled over the people of Atlantis. They would look up from their work, their studies, their serene lives, and gaze at the churning sky, a silent question and a growing fear in their eyes. The Golden Age was nearing its end. The great cataclysm did not come as a slow decline, but as a sudden, violent end to an era. The end began with a tremor, a deep, guttural groan from the very foundations of the continent. The earth shook with a fury that shattered the magnificent crystal spires, their falling shards like a shower of deadly glass. At the city's heart, the dormant volcano that had been a source of geothermal energy roared to life, a pillar of fire and ash that tore through the center of their world. As the ground split open, the ocean, which had for so long been their partner, became their executioner. Enormous tsunamis, mountains of black water, rose from the horizon and crashed over the outer walls with unimaginable force. The rings of the city were flooded one by one. The pristine canals transformed into raging torrents that swept everything away. The perfect harmony was replaced by absolute chaos as buildings crumbled and the utopia was pulled into the unforgiving sea. The descent was swift and total. As the final structures gave way, the entire city was consumed by a chaotic vortex of water and debris, a whirlpool that dragged the remnants of the world's greatest civilization into the abyss. The last thing to be seen was the highest spire of the central palace, its guiding light flickering one final time before it, too, disappeared beneath the waves, swallowed by the ocean's dark embrace. Silence returned. Now, centuries later, the legend persists. On the silent, lonely floor of the ocean, the hauntingly beautiful ruins of Atlantis lie shrouded in deep-sea gloom. Coral and sea life have claimed the fallen towers and grand avenues as their own. It is a silent kingdom now, a ghost city sleeping in the deep, a timeless and tragic symbol of a magnificent world that was lost, but never truly forgotten.